हेलो 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 आवाज़ आ रही है आवाज़ आ रही है हेलो 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 आवाज़ आ रही है आवाज़ आ रही है हेलो 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 मेरे घर हो
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better out there. He found a way through. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Did without complication.
हेलो 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 मेरी मेरी हेलो 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 हेलो
They've played it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Footballing with usually identifies with towering header. Gets good distance on it. And we've reached half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half. And the second half gets underway.
Portugal can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Well, they can break here. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And he's there to get it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's on a charge. Threads one in. Oh, great play! That's good defending, very good defending. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And he can clear it away. He's through, now is he in? Gets away from his opponent, and he's had a hit! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Well, the invitation was there, so...
He was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. And it's De Bruyne. Fiddles it through. He can run onto that. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Lofted upfield. A real chance to break. He's got away. Oh, it's just a little long. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Messi has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. And he's away. He's one-on-one. There's a good hits one. They've scored. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was
explosive, the finish exquisite.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
And he's managed to get rid.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And it's played forward. Gets into some space. Crossed into the box. De Bruyne. And the referee brings it to a close. Portugal had no answer. Second best in every department and correspondingly well beaten. So what do you take away from...
हेलो हेलो हाँ हाँ बोलो 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 भाई बोलो बोलो भाई लाइक कर दियो लाइक कर दियो लाइक कर दियो लाइक कर दियो लाइक लाइक लाइक
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Hits one! Early ball out from the back. Benzema. Well, they've got it again. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Marquinhos is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Neymar. Benzema. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a pretty loose pass. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Over to the left. Neymar. Well read, and the danger is averted. Douglas Luiz. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Neymar. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Neymar goes short. Marquinhos gets rid without sophistication. Molina. Neymar. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Played with finesse. Oh, that's a key interception. Fires from distance. No, that's been intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Portugal playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Poor pass that, sloppy. Away from immediate danger. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mane. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's gone looking for safety.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, diving header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Otamendi. Junior Macias. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Lovely ball into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a pretty loose pass.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more miss than hit.
He's got away. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. He's left his man. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender. He's done it again.
Challenge just a bit on the foot. Speculative strike. Moved on forwards. A real chance to break. Douglas Luiz. And here's Neymar. And he was alert to it.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Poor pass that, sloppy. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's a good run down the left. Douglas Luiz. And that has put paid to that. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that was very necessary. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Neymar is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Lewandowski! And the keeper passes the test.
Lewandowski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
That's a throw. And he's managed to get rid. No, that's been intercepted. And now the breakaway. He's left his man. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. This to go one up. And he's buried it, 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
Portugal draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Now it's Neymar. And here's Lewandowski. Carvajal. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cleared without complication. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Neymar. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, well played. Good spot, he's seen the run. Poor past that, sloppy.
Neymar, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Carvajal. Carvajal making good progress on the right-hand side. Ah, that's frustrating. The pass just wasn't good enough. Messi threads one in. Keeper's ball. And the first 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, every now and again we get a bit lucky, Peter, don't we? And this is an absolute treat. A tremendous spectacle for the neutrals, but a bit of a nightmare for the fans and two managers.
Portugal come in, having established that lead, a game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That's a pretty loose pass. Lovely ball into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Bernardo Silva. Carvajal. Messi is offering an apologetic gesture of sorts.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
He's found a way through. Otamendi. Gets his pass away. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Still and away. He is through here. Bernardo Silva knocks it out wide. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gets back. Neymar fiddles it through. Benzema. It's gone out for a throw-in.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And it's Bernardo Silva.
Barcelona might just end up kicking themselves after that if they're lucky to get another.
Speculative strike. Forward and with intent. And that has put paid to that. Now the pass wasn't good enough there. And he has a look and has to go.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Portugal, hold on. It's a narrow squeak, bit of luck. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Things have got underway here. Maradona! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Maradona demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Portugal didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona can start a counter here. Oh, he's found some space here. He's through, it's one-on-one. There's the shot! There's a good bit of goal to aim at here. And Hullet! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Hullet really drove at the heart of that defence. Incisive, quick, but not clinical.
And it's Benzema. So what can they make of this? Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Nearly done. Loose pass. Van Dijk. Out to the left it goes. And that has left him in a heap. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Done delicately. Well, he acknowledges they should have come up with something better there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Maradona. Oh, Super Bowl. Messi! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goal.
Thiago Silva. And it's played forward. Jordi Alba. And it's Hullet. Played out to the right. Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Maradona. Maradona has given away a free kick. Xavi. And it's Maradona. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we're underway again.
Portugal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Portugal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of bowlers in the team. As long as they don't...
Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make a difference.
And he's heaved it away. Xavi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Jordi Alba. Right, it's a poor pass, too easily intercepted. Romario. Nice ball through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Poor pass that, sloppy. That's a throw. And it's Beckham. Van Dijk. And here's Jordi Alba. Good spot, he's seen the run. Spread out to the left. Ball's gone out of play. Jordi Alba. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronald. There's the hit! And that's a real chance missed.
Ronaldinho fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Second corner of the game. Cleared away.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And that interception was most necessary.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Messi. It's a good spell of possession, this. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And there goes the final whistle. Well, a game that had everything except a winner. Really watchable and honours even. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Points about... And the finish! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking use the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking to hit the front line. Benzema. Pass has been well intercepted. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Benzema. Goes in for the header! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now it's Cruyff. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Plays a sharp little ball here. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. I've managed to get it away. Now it's Haaland. Gerrard, spread out to the left. Oh, sweet feet. Gerrard. Away from immediate danger. Van Dijk gets it back. It's intense, this pressure from the front. And he's cut it out. And Messi! Now the counter. And it's Messi. Nice interception, well timed. And the defence tries his luck. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Over to the other side. Neymar. No, the ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Out to the left it goes.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
João Cancelo. Haaland. Now it's Gerrard. Cruyff. He's got away. Cruyff! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Portugal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So off we go once more.
Portugal going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
And he's running through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's left his man. Anthony! That's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Van Dijk cuts it out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He is through here. No way through, so it's Neymar! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. Deserved a better result than that.
एक घंटा 1 घंटा 5 मिनट 1 घंटा 5 मिनट.
Gerrard. No, that's been intercepted. Right, it's a poor pass, too easily intercepted. Has a look and has a go. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rivaldo, greeted with much expectation and fanfare.
It's a move that's pleasing everyone. Even some of the opposition fans are applauding.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, they can break here. Nicked it back promptly.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vinicius Junior threads one in. Clears it out of harm's way. Gently done. Now it's Coman. Chance to break.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Lovely ball into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's had a shot! And out to safety.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
That's a throw.
Portugal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Sure. It is just a question of running down the clock now. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mukiele gets good distance on it. Mbappe. Scholes. This is promising. And he shoots. No mistake. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And that will be the final act. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It has finished all square. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Now the finish!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Goes in for the header! Portugal can counter promptly here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Chipped through. Poor past that, sloppy. A real chance to break. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, he is the type of character who rises to this sort of challenge, and he will be back for more. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Roberto Carlos. Neymar. He's in a good... Ronaldinho!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Just eases him off the ball. Opts to play it back. Oh, what a great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Have their second corner now. And he's there to clear it. So it's going to be another corner. So, third corner of the game. Great leap! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Araujo did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Has a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Gets his pass away. That is a great pick out. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Gets good distance on it. And the counter is on. Had a shot! And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And the second half gets underway. A tight old game so far. Little doubt that is a foul. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Oh, he's found... Can he put it away? They've scored!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Tries to dink it through. Oh, that's well spotted. That's a pretty loose pass. And it's Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Kimmich. He's going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Kimmich plays a sharp little ball here. That's Busquets. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
He's found a way through. Here comes the corner. Trying to find some space for the shot here.
Portugal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Spot on, Peter.
Oh, they can break here. Vieira. Looking for the runner. Marquinhos. Poor pass that, sloppy. He's got a side of goal. That's a half-decent try.
Ronaldinho has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really?
Ronaldinho! And that would have been game, set and match.
Ronaldinho has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Junior Messias is Junior Messias.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, great chance! Messi finds himself offside.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. Become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is flagged offside. Kimmich. Now it's Mbappe.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That's a pretty loose pass. And now the breakaway. Junior Messias. Chance! It's a stoppage time. Very little left on it. So that's it. It is all over. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second half goal.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
रूम नंबर ऊपर लिखाता हुआ है देख 05288405 05288405 यही तो है रूम नंबर।
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, good read. Lewandowski desperately trying to get on to the end of this one. Cleared without complication. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Van Dijk cuts it out. Forwards and with intent. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp sharp. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, what a ball he's in. Big chance! There it is! First blood drawn. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Valverde. And it's played forward. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's loose here.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Valverde. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ball, massive leap! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and width can be a nightmare to defend against.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Robertson. Mbappe. Nice interception, well timed. And that's been clubbed away. And it's De Bruyne. He's had a hit! That's a fine save!
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Towering header! He will be livid with himself.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
De Bruyne. Now there's a fine ball. He's had a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's the whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And the second half gets underway.
Portugal need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Marquinhos. It's Lewandowski! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lewandowski simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Now it's Neymar. There's no flag. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Corner given. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. De Bruyne gets it away. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And he's managed to get rid. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Gets away from his opponent. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And that has fair fizzed. Have their second corner now. Great leap! He's missed, but not by that far. Ruben Dias. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Marquinhos plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's burst through. Can he put it away? Now, who's could fall kindly? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Portugal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
It's their second corner of the game.
Portugal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, let's orchestrate a counter. He's found a way through. Neymar's cross. Goalkeeper's ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their here.
Room for a shot. He's shifting through the gears here. Has a go! Oh, and that should have been two.
Neymar really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Van Dijk is there, and he can pick it up. Fills it through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. But will they?
Chance of break. Over to the left.
Portugal needs to give it everything they have. Kitchen sink included.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Looking to decent hit from there. Time and again they are repelled. Mbappe! And that is the last effort of the game. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here. Success hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. Can he finish? Real chance here. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Sends it forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Shifted upfield. Well intercepted, and it certainly needed to be. Away from immediate danger. Valverde gets a foot in here. Gets his pass away. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. Mbappe! There it is!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Çalhanoğlu. And the danger is cut out. He could be in here. Chance! They've scored! And they're at it again! In double quick time!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. They need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Ruben Dias, gently done. Lovely ball into space. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's a chance. Oh, that was no routine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Massive lead! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. A searching ball that into space. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Mbappe, this is promising. And that's been intercepted. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the whistle goes for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Portugal now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come. And from there,
He's had a shot! And he should have made it 4.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Have their second corner now. Goes to finish! Lacking in accuracy. He's in acres of space here. Valverde! Messi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to break out here. He's got away. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Clears it out of harm's way. Çalhanoğlu. Looks for the finish. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Çalhanoğlu. Good driving run. Up to meet it! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Çalhanoğlu, the regular corner taker. In with a header! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
No, again, there's no way through. He's found a way past. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Keeper's got his work done.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Van Dijk makes the interception. Defenders on the back foot. Spread out to the left. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a good run down the right. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He's left his man. A hefty whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or placement. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So is this the start of a comeback? Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Neymar. Decent hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So now the difference is 3. Shot could be on. Turns and goes back. And that's it. Portugal well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
One-sided and only one.
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. Cleared without complication. Now there's a fine ball. And a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Benzema is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, well played, lovely. And he's running through. Now the finish! Goal! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So we have our breakthrough.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
The less said about that pass, the better. Can he get away here? No, he's taken off it. That's really well played. Out to the right. Valverde. Neymar! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Marquinhos gets good distance on it. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Valverde. Does well to stand firm and defend it. And here's Neymar. He's in, surely! Played long and they could be in here. Robertson. Well timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting looking for that. Marquinhos. Interesting ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And we've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They can certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence, and not rush into mistakes.
And the action is back on the way.
Portugal don't need to press the panic.
Big chance! He has done it! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Simplicity itself.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Now this could be a chance. Lewandowski gets flagged offside. And it's Lewandowski. It's Çalhanoğlu! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Neymar. Oh, he's found some out wide. He is through here. And Dyke can get it clear. Oh, they can break here. Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, really good feet. He's through, now is he in? There's a good bit of goal to him. He's had it! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's gone looking for safety. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Neymar. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found a way through. Oh, good spread. It's over the line, and that'll be a goal kick. Bernardo Silva. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's Valverde. It's away from his opponent. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Valverde. Neymar. Neymar!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Not enough accuracy on that pass. Now the counter. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Valverde. He's got Valverde! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Neymar. De Bruyne. Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. So that's it. It is all over. Portugal huffed and puffed, but in the end, no joy. That's the game. The result is what matters, and this result is cruel. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.